Have you read the Patriot Front Manifesto? I have. Here I want to focus not on its specific claims, but the language it uses. The first clue appears before you even read the first sentence. It calls itself a manifesto. What does that even mean? A manifesto isn't meant to be a neutral history book. It is a persuasive document. Its purpose is to explain a movement's worldview, criticize a current state of affairs, and inspire people to support their cause. That doesn't tell us whether it's true or false, but it tells us how to read it. We should be expecting emotionally powerful language, broad historical narratives, and calls to action. For example, this manifesto speaks of a torch of revolution. That's a vivid image, but it's not evidence. It doesn't explain what has failed, what evidence supports revolution, or why revolution would solve the problems being described. It is a metaphor designed to inspire. Later, it refers to a faithful few. Again, it's emotionally powerful. But faithful to what? What beliefs? What evidence? The phrase creates a positive emotional association without answering those questions. Notice the pattern. These phrases aren't arguments, they're labels. And labels can be persuasive because they carry emotional meaning before they've earned logical agreement. This isn't unique to Patriot Front. Political language across the spectrum often works this way. Another pattern is repeated use of words like tyranny, annihilation, and rebirth. Those words create urgency and encourage readers to feel that immediate action is necessary. And when language does those powerful things, it should invite our scrutiny. We should want to take a close look at it. In fact, I'd suggest that the stronger the claim, the stronger the evidence supporting it should be. A helpful question is, if I replace this emotionally charged word with a more neutral description, would the argument still be persuasive? If the answer is yes, the evidence is probably doing the work. If not, the language may be doing more work than the evidence. Before I wrap this up, I want to be clear. Analyzing this document is not an endorsement of its ideology. I reject white supremacy and the idea that race determines a person's worth or rights. The reason to study documents like this is simple. Harmful movements often persuade people with compelling stories, emotional language, and assumptions that aren't fully examined. Learning to recognize those techniques helps us evaluate any persuasive message more carefully. The goal isn't just to reject one ideology, it's to build the habit of asking for evidence before accepting any ideology.